Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and we are back again talking about some more Eric July slash Rippaverse Detractors. Now crying over the fact that Eric July is going to be appearing on a panel over at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm assuming he is considered a comic guest over at San Diego Comic-Con, as well as people like Chris Gore and Gary from Nerdrotic. These are not things that I'm putting out there to do any harm or bring any harm to these people. These are things that they have publicly said, so just be aware of that. Now, we have people who are not happy with these things going on with San Diego Comic-Con, essentially some of them even trying to tag San Diego Comic-Con, trying to get them removed. And we just have a couple of people here over on the Rippaverse Goalposts Twitter account. Please check them out over on Twitter, and please also follow me on Twitter if you would like, and also follow Rippaverse Goalposts on YouTube as well. So we're gonna jump right into this real quick. We're gonna jump right into this. Just a quick update though on the ISO number 2 campaign. As of recording of this video, it's currently sitting at $1.874 million with 10,631 cover A's, 11,087 cover B's, 3,558 cover C's, which is the limited to 5,000 cover foil embossed drawn by Shane Davis, 1,273 cover D's with 1,645 total books donated, sitting at 15,855 total purchasers. But now we're going to jump right into these tweets here. So we have comedian WW. Do you think your parents are proud of you yet? Well, the fact that you have to ask that question just tells me right away that clearly your parents are not proud of you for the fact that all you do is sit up here on Twitter and cry about a black man making his own comic book company and having a successful comic book. Weakest Katarina, which is this weirdo Dragon Age guy, is like a big hater of Geeks and Gamers and Ryan Cannell and all those type of people. Why are you allowing anti-alphabet community actors Eric July's spot on your signings event? Because they can. He's part of the comic industry. WTF does Eric July know about filmmaking? I mean, does it matter? It has a bunch of people. It has people like Chris Gore on there too. The right encounter at a convention by the right person will show that he isn't who he pretends to be. I don't think he pretends to be a tough guy. I think most of you people on Twitter are a bunch of little pansies, we'll say, and I guarantee you will not do anything to Eric July in real life, because right here, this is an actual threat. These people like to claim that Eric makes these threats online by saying pull up and stuff, but this right here, this is an actual threat on someone's life. If he's doing a panel, it's news to SDCC. Search Ice on Ripper and Eric July with no results. Anyone can pay for a booth. Yes, he's doing a panel. Cry about it. Wow, Eric, I thought you were anti-establishment, anti-mainstream, hypocrite. What are you talking about? Literally, independent artists are at comic conventions all the time at this thing called Artist Alley. This is how I know people like this do not know anything about comic conventions. I've been going to them for years. Bribed his way in, no doubt. Highly doubt it, which, by the way, they're applying to San Diego Comic-Con. Platforming hatred and bigotry. Way to go, San Diego Comic-Con. Again, trying to get this man pulled. A panel no one will attend. Well, you'll be eating those words when a whole bunch of people attend that event. They have pictures and videos to prove it. And you're going to be eating crow, and then you're going to end up moving the goalposts as you weirdos typically do. But detractors, this is Chloe Handler. But detractors are so mad that I weaseled my way into a San Diego Comic-Con. He did not. And now I'm going to act like a sadist supervillain about it. Give me money. Again, you're weird. I swear. I think you have a serious crush on Eric July. And I'm sorry to tell you, but he's married and not gay. Just saying. But this person is trans. This is a male. Just so you understand why I said that. Nah, no one's mad about it. Y'all are really mad about it. You're making this comment about it right now, so clearly you're mad about it. You're on an indie filmmaking panel, so weird you're flexing your vanity comic. Yeah, the vanity comic that is the most successful independent comic on the market right now. Yeah, totally a vanity comic, but this is the same type of nonsense y'all said at the beginning when y'all said this is going to be a one-shot or a one-hit wonder. Meanwhile, he's on ISO number 2, almost hitting $2 million. I assume Film Thread let you on because something owned the libs. No. But hey, good for you. I'm piggybacking on everyone else. At least it's not your usual waste of money, I guess. Boycotting the con. Thanks, Gary. And this is in response to Nerdrotic talking about the panel. When he's saying that he's the press, and quarterback Garrett is the press. I just wonder how much he bribed them, knowing that most of the big fish aren't going to be at SDCC this year, thanks in part to everything going on in Hollywood. Who cares? The latest writing of recent movies and TV shows suck, and they're in the tank, and Disney's in debt, and Marvel's in debt. So who cares? So they think CG is going to be tolerated at SDCC, surrounded by hundreds of comic professionals and publishers that have called out CG. I smell a new grift being made. They're going to claim this panel is canceled. Probably never set up a panel at SDCC by the woke. Yeah, the panel is already set up. So cry about it more. Man, I can't wait to LMAO when you're in an empty booth all day. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen considering the man was at Anime Matsuri last year and he had a huge line, including people that were cosplaying as Yaira. He just released a comic last year and he already had people cosplaying one of the characters in ISOM 1. I was there, so I would know. Y'all just love moving that goalpost, man. It is never going to end with you weirdos moving that goalpost. Nobody gives a crap he's going to SECC. Let's see. It looks like a lot of people give a crap looking at these tweets and these tweets. So I think a lot of you give a crap. So much less in the panel about giving advice on independent movies, something he has zero experience in and was only allowed in as a loophole for attention. For real pros, it's a work convention and fan meet, not a self-serving ego boost. Well, considering that he's going to be there with people like Gary and Gabe Al-Taib, he's going to use it as a fan meetup similar to him being at Anime Matsuri. Again, you are a loser, you are mad, you are upset that someone is successful and you can't do anything about it. So again, I will say, cry about it, bitch. But now we have a writer's strike, and this chucklehead going to a panel at Comic-Con this year would be different. I don't know how to feel about it. You know how you feel about it? You cry about it, bitch. That's what you do. Just like Eric July said, cry about it more. Because that's all you can do. But of course, we do have people like this guy right here, right? Hashtagging SDCC and comic, saying San Diego Comic-Con, real disappointing you gave me a stage to horrible alt-right grifters. Like Eric July and Chris Gore, they're not alt-right. Neither of them are alt-right. Again, Eric July is libertarian. If you did any kind of research, you would know that. Chris Gore really doesn't put his politics out there, so you really don't know. And they don't grift. Chris Gore made a great documentary product. Eric July made a comic product people were happy with, as well as his YouTube commentary, his gaming content, his comic book content. There's no grift here. Again, these people do not define grift by what it actually means. They define it as someone who I don't like, doing something more successful than I'll ever do. You know, people have engaged in various attacks on Alphabet people, attacked the WGA. No one cares about the WGA. All the writers are, as of recent, are garbage at writing. And all around spread toxic nonsense. You mean the people that just put their opinions out on YouTube about the state of the comic industry, the movie industry, video game industry, I don't know. And again, I'm gonna these look like, of course, sock accounts. These look like bot accounts because it's the usual people. No profile picture with just a name with a bunch of numbers. But this person decided that they were going to also say this. Asking for harm to come to Gary from Nerdrotic. Asking for harm towards someone that you disagree with. Tolerant left, am I right? If anyone going to Comic-Con could do me a favor and give Nerdrotic a solid right hook when you see him there, that would be great. You got ratio 24-0. By the way, this is a screenshot. I screenshotted this just in case this punk bitch decided to delete this tweet. The internet is forever, bud, and I'm pretty sure you're either a bot account or a sock account with your 1,590 impressions Clearly no one gave a shit about what you had to say. I've managed to get a like on my retweet of this. That's how much people don't give a crap about what you had to say. But we also have our favorite actual internet grifter here, who sits on his high horse and cries like a white savior that he thinks he is, and likes to grift off of what he thinks is an actual grifter in Eric July, because he made a comic book with actual diversity and not forced diversity, with diversity of thought, not diversity for diversity's sake. I know I just said diversity a lot of times, but bear with me. Word on the street that this cheerful young man, jovial on his wedding day, it's weird that you would even go ahead and look through the man's timeline, or anywhere for that matter, for a picture of the man on his wedding day, like a damn weirdo, and you would post it to your own Twitter account. Is now a husk of his former self, reduced to lying on YouTube. Yeah, if he was lying as much as you say he is, which, by the way, he's not doing, he wouldn't have the following that he has. He is probably the most transparent YouTuber I've ever had the pleasure of watching. And that's why I make videos calling out bitch-ass people like you. Because people like you is what makes the internet horrible. You like to lie about people constantly and call everybody else grifters when they're not. And putting out a laughable attempt at comics, in your opinion. Laughable. I will absolutely take a laughable $3.7 million for my comic. I will gladly take a laughable $1.8 million for my second comic. I will gladly take that laughable thing that you claim is going on. For an absurd cost, because you're a brokey, you have no money, you can't pay for quality. As people say, you pay for quality when you're paying for something that costs a little bit more. You typically are paying for quality, considering you're paying for quality of artwork by experienced veterans from Marvel and DC. You're paying for quality of paper, and you're not getting trash 20-page books with no substance. And even using the optics of charity to scrape a few more bucks, just rumors. Yes, they are rumors, because none of it's true. You will continue to sit up on your soapbox and claim that you are the good guy by putting out this nonsense right here. I'm surprised there isn't a tweet of you crying about this man going to San Diego Comic-Con right now. Or Gary from Nerdrotic, or Quarter Black Garrett. And of course you have your fellow butt buddies who are going to retweet your dumbass tweet at the exact same, pretty much the exact same moment. It's like a coordinated retweet. Because notice how both your original tweet was 9 hours ago and his original retweet was 9 hours ago. It's so weird how obsessed these people are. It's absolutely disgusting how obsessed. If they put as much energy into being obsessed over Eric July as they do into their own stuff, they probably have a following. They probably would have more subscribers. They probably would get more views. But this is their life. And I'm going to be here to continue to follow this, to call this nonsense out, and continue to give the people that are watching my channel, that I appreciate very much watching the channel, I'm going to continue to give them the content that they've came here and subscribed for. And it's going to be glorious, and I appreciate all of you, like I said. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you like this video, like I said, hit the like button. Comment below how you feel about all this. Do not interact with anyone on this video that I showed. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.